Welcome back to Bloom. Our next guests are the epitome of being the change they want to see in the world. And what they started in a Tampa Bay high school is now touching lives worldwide. Here to tell us all about the beautiful Be Fly program, we welcome founder and president Vanessa Prom and public relations director Dominic Villarosa. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you. I'm so honored.
Thank you for coming back. Mia, we're a familiar face. You just won that amazing scholarship through Bucified.
Yes, Bucified Bert.
And now we get to really kind of focus in on one of the reasons that you earned that scholarship, an amazing opportunity to help so many other students and teenagers and young adults.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, tell us a little bit about Beautiful You.
Yes, so it's a social movement that I started in 2019, and facing a lot of adversity growing up, being a first-generation Filipino Cambodian, a lot of people excluded me, but I wanted to create a community for people, boys and girls from around the world, to feel that what makes them different is actually their superpower.
You know, it had to take a lot of strength, and you using your superpower in order to change your perspective on this, because a lot of times when that happens, it just brings us down, and we kind of sink and don't show our face and don't present our true, authentic selves to the rest of the world.
Yes, that definitely did happen. We were booed actually at a pep rally by a lot of the school, but I realized if people are booing a club that's about positivity and uplifting others, then this is clearly something that we need at the school. So that setback definitely was a fuel for us to keep going for 3 years and still going on after we both graduate.
Amazing. So the legacy continues. Dominic, what inspired you to get involved with this program?
I originally didn't exactly understand the message of it, but then I wanted to try it anyway just to see how it would go. And I was completely wrong about what I originally thought. I was kind of like judging a book by its cover.
What did you think it was?
You know, I didn't think it was, I don't know, it just didn't really resonate with me as much, like the whole like positivity, finding yourself thing. But once I joined, I found like kind of like a whole new part of myself, like with teaching people and just, you know, trying to smile through stuff no matter what.
You know, you're not alone with that, because a lot of people will roll their eyes if you tell them to do affirmations in the mornings or everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But I think your story is kind of a testament on how important our attitude and the way we look at things really is, and what we put out into the world.
Yes.
So I see you brought some butterflies along. Is this part of what you do?
Yes, so our confidence labs that we had at elementary schools, this was one of them. And a little kid, an elementary schooler, 4th grade, named Jackson. And what we do for the confidence lab, we write, what do people see you as? And we have some fat, ugly, mean, gross. It's absolutely horrible.
How old, what grade?
4th grade.
4th grade. That's
Yes, and he actually came up to us after the confidence lab, and the next activity is, what do you want to be seen as? And he says, funny, nice, creative, epic, and he wants to be a famous boxer one day. And a lot of those words, he told me, really hurt him, but he's still going because of us and our story.
That must mean so much. So that's really cool. I was thinking at first, last time you were here, that you mainly were in high schools and helping high school students deal with all the pressures they face, but you go into schools of all different ages.
Yes, elementary schools, middle schools, and we're trying to have brand ambassadors. We have 2, one in South Africa and one in the United Kingdom.
That's because everybody needs it, no matter where we are in the world or stage in our life. So kind of explain the process of going into the schools. Do you set it up ahead of time and take like an hour and go in and have kind of a talk and a pep talk and get them going?
Yes, we have a whole presentation. We talk about the adversity we had growing up and then how we're able to catapult that and to keep on going and still having that motivation, because it's our dreams. Nobody, even others' opinions and judgments, shouldn't take that away. So we talked to an entire grade of 4th graders and a class of 5th graders, and we're still going to continue that even on going on to college, and also having other schools have their own beautiful Be Fly club and also hosting their own confidence labs.
Yes, for sure, the conference labs. I love that. Dominic, Mia shared a great story. Do you have any that just kind of stand out in your mind of anybody you've met?
I really like when the guest speakers show up. Like when they did it at our high school, I thought it was, you know, very inspiring. And and you got to learn, you know, new things about new people, and you know, it just brings your confidence up, which is kind of the whole idea of the club.
What do you think you've learned being a part of this that you maybe never knew was inside of you, or that you could do?
I would say just to keep going, you know, no matter what's bringing you down. That's kind of the whole point. It's not like how you can get hit, it's how you can keep going.
And how about you, Mia?
It has made me feel a lot of fulfillment, especially for people that never felt they're enough. They listen to that inner bully telling them that they cannot achieve their dreams, and most of that is also not just what people are saying, but what they say about themselves. And the way to keep going is what you think you become, and you have to keep that positivity, keep saying those positive affirmations about yourself. That's the only way that you can achieve your dreams.
Such an important message. I'm so happy to have you here and for you to be able to share with so many people. Everybody you talk to, you give something to, whether you know it or not, and it's amazing. Keep doing the big things.
Thank you so much, Ms. Amber.
Of course. You can find more on Beautiful You, Be Fly on BloomTampaBay.com. Stay with us. We'll be right back.